Hello everybody, welcome back to Key Creations. Thank you so much for returning to my channel, and if you are new, thank you for joining us, and I hope you will return. So today we are going to do a pumpkin wreath. Now I've heard from so many people that it's been hard to find those pumpkin wreath frames at the Dollar Tree. I did actually get one this year, but I haven't been able to find them again. I was told that Hobby Lobby has them too, but I think they're like $3 and some change for one. But anyway, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a pumpkin on the round 14-inch wreath frame from Dollar Tree. So you're gonna need a 14-inch wreath frame. You're going to need some mesh, and this is 10-inch mesh. I got this particular mesh from Rose Express, but you know, you can go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, anywhere, get you some mesh. You're also going to need some type of florals, and I have some maple leaves, and I also have some mini mums, and I also have these little sunflowers here. I also have this little roll, and I use this on another project, but all it is like cut off from a roll of mesh. Like when I use the roll of mesh, this is what that is, and I just painted it brown. So we're going to use this as the stem. You're going to need you some pipe cleaners. You're going to need a ruler. You're going to need your scissors, your wire cutters, and you're also going to need your hot glue gun and glue sticks. And also, if you want to put a bow on your wreath, then you're going to need some ribbon. And so I went ahead and pre-made this bow, but what I'll do is put the link to my bow tutorial in the description box. So let me get set up, you guys, and when I come back, we'll get started. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to prepare our wreath frame. And so we're going to leave our pipe cleaners whole. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start off by taking a pipe cleaner, and over here on the side here, we are going to place a pipe cleaner. So just take your pipe cleaner, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the pipe cleaners on this outside bar going all the way around the wreath frame. And so I'll show you how we're going to do that. So we're going to take this pipe cleaner and place it here. So what you want to do is just kind of take it like so, and just kind of twist it and wrap it around the bar. That way it'll stay in place. And so just give it a good twist there, like that. So our next placement, we're going to come here, right here, to this bar on the outside, and we're going to place the pipe cleaner on that outside bar. Okay, and so we're going to take it, and we're going to take this one end here and just wrap it around the bar, so it'll just keep it in place. Okay, and so from there, what we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler. Now you can eyeball this part, you know, but I am going to I'm going to place the pipe cleaners like 3 inches apart. But like I said, you can eyeball it, but I am going to use my ruler. So you want to measure, like you want to start here and measure. You're going to measure 3 inches, so that'll be about right here. So we're going to take our pipe cleaner and we're going to put it around. And then we're going to take it and wrap it around again so we can keep it tight. And then you can take your ruler again and just kind of see if you're close. And that's like roughly 3 inches. So we'll come here on the bottom from this pipe cleaner here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to measure out 3 inches. And so we'll take it, we'll put our pipe cleaner right there, and just do the same thing. You're going to take this in and just wrap it around so you can keep it stable on the wreath frame, and just twist it. And we can check and make sure that it's 3 inches. It doesn't have to be exact, guys, but you know, you want to space it out, you know, the 3 inches. So we'll go right here, we'll measure. You got our 3 inches right there. So we'll put our pipe cleaner. So that's really all we're gonna do, guys, around the whole wreath frame on that outside. Hold on the outside bar. And then just make sure that you are wrapping around the bar so that the pipe cleaners will stay in place. Okay, and so let's go here and we'll measure that. So come down here on the bottom, and we're going to measure our 3 inches. I'll put our pipe cleaner on. And flip that in and tighten it up. Okay. Come up here to the top. We'll measure out our 3 inches. Because I can't see. Okay. And then we'll place another pipe cleaner. So that's all we're going to do, guys, around the wreath frame. And we don't have too many, just a few more to put on. So okay. So then I'm going to complete that, and like I said, we're going to measure from the last pipe cleaner. We're going to measure out 3 inches, and what I'm doing is going from, you know, top to bottom, or like that. So yeah, so I'm going to finish doing that, guys, and when I come back, I'll show you how it looks, and we can count how many pipe cleaners we have on here. So there in all are 12 pipe cleaners on the wreath frame. So this is how it will look. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our mesh here, and we're going to roll it out, and we're going to kind of grab it and gather it like so. Gather the ends together. Okay, you just want a little bit of a tail here. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to start on this side, but I'm going to start right here on this side, and I'm going to lay the mesh right there in this pipe cleaner. And so we're going to tighten that up. Give it one good tight twist. And so we'll worry about this tail later, because we can hide it, we can clip it, and all of that. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to make like little poofs, okay? But we don't have to really measure anything like that. We're just going to gather the mesh like this, and we're going to come right here in this pipe cleaner, right here, and we're going to place the mesh down in there. But what we want to do is kind of bring the mesh to the side here, so we'll kind of get some coverage here on the side. So just take our mesh like I said, just kind of come on the side of it. And then we'll take our pipe cleaner and tighten up our mesh. You don't want to have it pulled so tight, you know, but you do want to tighten those pipe cleaners up pretty tight. Okay, so we're going to take the mesh, and all we're going to do is we're going to go back around. We're going to flip the wreath over, and we're going to come up around the back, and we're going to go in this pipe cleaner where we started off at, right here. We're going to kind of pull it a little tight back here in the back, and we're going to tighten up the mesh. Okay, so then we're going to flip it back over, and what we're going to do again, instead of moving on to the next pipe cleaner, we're going to come back down in that same, over that same poof, and we're going to put another little poof on top of that. That's so we can get, you know, pretty good coverage, but we might have to go over it again. But for now, we're going to do these two. We're going to do 2 times before we move on to the next. Okay, so we're going to take it and just tighten up our pipe cleaner. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, so we're going to bypass this pipe cleaner down here, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to take our mesh, okay, and we are going to, let me put my mesh on this side. We're going to take it, and we're just going to curve it like this, and we're going to take our poof, and we're going to put it here in this second pipe cleaner up top. Now, if you don't want your pumpkin to be poofy, then, you know, you can adjust like how poofy you're making the little puffs, you know. And the reason why we're doing it this way is so that we can overlap and have it flowy and overlapping, you know, and not pulled so tight. So we're going to take it and we're going to put the mesh in that second pipe cleaner up here. And we're going to tighten it. Okay? And so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our mesh, we're going to flip it over, and we're going to come down the back. When you go on the back part, you want to try to kind of make it a little tighter. So we'll come here in this second pipe cleaner, and we will tighten the mesh down. Okay, so we're going to flip it back over, and we're going to go over this same poof one more time. So we're going to take our mesh and we are going to make our little poof, and we're going to go up through the same pipe cleaner, that second pipe cleaner at the top, and we'll put our mesh in there. Okay, make sure it's tight. Okay, and it'll look like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to bypass this third tie and we're going to bring the mesh all the way down to the third tie on the bottom. So we'll make our little poof here. Gather our mesh. And we'll go here in this third tie. Make sure you kind of straightening out your mesh as you go. Okay. And you're kind of wanting to overlap. You're going to overlap your mesh too. So we're going to take it and we're going to go on the back now. So we're going to flip it. And we're going to pull our mesh. In the back here. And we're going to go up to this pipe cleaner. Put our mesh down in there. Okay, and then we're going to turn it back over. Now, so we're going to come back down here over that poof. And we're going to go in this tie here. I'm going to tighten that up. Okay. So now we're going to come around with our mesh and we're going to bypass this pipe cleaner down here and we're going to come up here to the top. I'm going to put our mesh in there. Okay. So now we're going to turn it over on the back. And we are going to come down the back. It can get a little confusing, guys, so just have to do the best you can. Got that. So now we'll come back up one more time. Over that same little poof. And we'll put our mesh down in there. Okay. Alrighty. So at the end, guys, we can go back through and kind of straighten up our mesh. Pull it out and straighten it out. Okay, so we're going to come down. We're going to bypass this pipe cleaner over here. And we're going to come down like so with our mesh. And we're going to go to this pipe cleaner. This pipe cleaner here. And we're going to put our mesh down in there. And so what we're going to do, we're going to take our mesh and we're going to go up the back. So this pipe cleaner here. And then we're going to turn it over. And we're going to go back down one more time. Hold on, my mesh got turned around here. This way. Okay. Then we're going to come back down in that same pipe cleaner. We're going to put our mesh in there. Okay, see, I went in the wrong pipe cleaner, you guys. I'm supposed to be right here. I knew something looked odd. Okay. So we put the mesh down in there. Okay, so we're going to go up. We're going to bypass this last one on the bottom, and make sure we go on the side here when we're coming up so we can get that side coverage. And we'll come to this pipe cleaner here and put our mesh down in there. Okay, then we're going to go on the back. I'm going to take it. I'm going to come down like so. And then we're going to come back over. Like so. And then we're going to make us another poof. Might have got that a little bit too poofy, but we can go back and fix that. Let's fix that. Come here and kind of pull this one a little bit tighter again. And then pull this last piece over. Come here on the side a little bit. Okay guys, so now we can just go back through and just kind of fix our mesh. Now we can also see if we need to go back through and put some more mesh on there. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I have finished, and I decided that I'm not going to go back over it again because I think it got pretty good coverage on there. So you could very well, this is I had about this much mesh left, so you could just finish out the roll and put the rest of this mesh on there. You could also too get a piece of orange felt and put the felt on the back. That'll help too some. So I kind of struggled with this wreath. It's not that it's hard to make, but you just have to pay attention to you know, how many times you put in the mesh in the pipe cleaners, and you just have to really be paying attention. So, you know, it's pretty easy, but you just have to pay attention. I did want to show you guys how I am going to place this stem on. And so, like I said, I had used this before. I'm not going to totally decorate the wreath on camera because the video is long enough. And so I'm just going to show you how I'm going to place this stem on here. And so all I'm going to do is just take this hot glue and just put it on the thing like that. Put it on the tube, and I'm just gonna stick it to this mesh up here. I'm just gonna have to hold it down for a little while. You just wanna, until it kind of, you know, is in place. And oh yeah, I'm gonna put the bow on there too. So there you go. So it's stuck on there. And like I said, for this little tube, all you do is cut it down to however long or big you want it. And then I painted it brown. And so that's how we put that on. And so the little bow here, it has the pipe cleaners on the back, and all I'm going to do is attach up here at the top of the wreath frame. So I'm going to put the pipe cleaners around here. And also with my decorations, I have the leaves here, and I'm just going to hot glue leaves up here. And then I'm going to put some of these flowers on, and also the sunflowers. So I'm going to do all of that. I just don't want to hold you guys up any longer. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when I complete it. So here's the wreath all completed. And so all I did was go through and hot glue those flowers and leaves on there. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, when I trimmed those pipe cleaners, all I did was cut them and just tucked them, you know, into the back of the mesh. Also, like I was saying before, you can get a piece of felt or something to put back there. And also, guys, thank you for being so patient through this video. Like I said, you just really have to pay attention to where you're putting the mesh. And you can see a little bit of the frame through the mesh. And like I said, you can put the felt back there, or you can also just go back through one more time and do another layer of mesh over there. So, but thank you guys for watching my video. And if you would please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And please hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted to when I upload another video. Thank you guys and have a blessed day.